Hey Gunners fans. Big news coming out of Arsenal and Palmeiras today that could dramatically impact Gabriel Jesus' future at the club. As we head into the international break with Arsenal sitting at the top of the Premier League, one of the biggest questions hanging over Mikel Arteta's squad is, what happens with Gabriel Jesus? Well, Palmeiras president Leila Pereira has just dropped a bombshell by publicly stating that Gabriel Jesus will come home soon, confirming that her club intends to bring the Brazilian back to his roots. Now, for those of you who've been following Jesus' journey at Arsenal, this is huge. So, what's really going on here? And what does this mean for Jesus' future at the Emirates? Stick around because in this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about this potential move and what it means for both Arsenal and Jesus himself. Let's start with the basics. Gabriel Jesus, who joined Arsenal from Manchester City in 2022, has been a key player for Mikel Arteta's side. When fit, he's been explosive, a top-tier attacker who creates chances out of nothing and can turn a game on its head. But here's the catch: injuries have plagued him. His ACL injury in the 2024 FA Cup match against Manchester United was a huge setback, and while Arteta is hopeful Jesus will return to full fitness before Christmas, there's no guarantee he'll get back to his best. The knee issues have been recurring, and it's raised the question, is Jesus' time at Arsenal coming to an end sooner than we thought? Now, let's talk about what Leila Pereira, the president of Palmeiras, had to say. She's been very vocal about wanting to bring Gabriel Jesus back to his boyhood club. In fact, she said, "Soon you're coming back home, Gabriel. One day you'll return." Those words are pretty clear, and the timing is interesting. With Jesus' contract at Arsenal running until 2026 to 2027, the window for a return to Brazil is certainly within reach. But what does this mean for Arsenal? Could the Gunners be looking to sell him in the near future? It's been reported that Arsenal sporting director Arteta even explored the possibility of selling Jesus over the summer. Now, Jesus stayed put, but with his injury record and the emergence of younger, more reliable attacking options at Arsenal, could Arteta be tempted to cash in on the 28-year-old before he hits his 30s? Or will Arteta trust him to recover and become the game-changer he was before his injuries? It's important to remember just how valuable Jesus has been when he's been at full fitness. In his debut season at Arsenal, he was a revelation, helping the team secure crucial wins and provide leadership in attack. The Jesus renaissance we saw in late 2024 and early 2025, especially his performance against Crystal Palace where he scored 5 goals in one game, reminded us just how dangerous he can be. But after that horrific ACL injury, his return has been slow, and you can't help but wonder how much trust Arteta can place in a player with such a lengthy injury history. Now, let's address the question that's on every Arsenal fan's mind. Should the club keep Gabriel Jesus, or should they let him go? If he comes back and proves his fitness in the second half of the 2025 to 2026 season, could he find his way back into the starting sheet, or will Arteta decide that with his injury record, it's time to move on? A potential move to Palmeiras could make sense for both parties. For Jesus, it's a chance to return home, to the club where he made his name. For Arsenal, it could be a clean break, and they can start focusing on their future attacking options, especially with younger players like Victor Gyökeres still settling in, and players like Kai Havertz also proving themselves. And speaking of Gyökeres, let's not forget that Arteta is currently relying on him as his only fit centre-forward at the moment, with both Jesus and Havertz nursing knee injuries. So, with the future of Arsenal's attack uncertain, the pressure is on Arteta to make the right call. Can he afford to wait and see how Jesus recovers, or will he make a decision to cut ties and look for a new direction? It's clear that Jesus' future at Arsenal is hanging in the balance, and Palmeiras' desire to bring him home is adding fuel to the fire. This could be one of the big stories of the 2026 summer transfer window. But what do you think, Gunners? Should Arteta take the risk and keep Jesus for the long haul, or is it time to let him go and focus on building a more reliable future up front? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Arsenal updates and transfer news. Thanks for watching, and as always, up the Gunners.